Having an amazing start to your Tuesday. I know I have not been on a Facebook Live in forever. On my public page, I've been doing so much around my Accelerate group and my new Illuminated Feminine group. So I'm giving you guys some love today. I wanted to talk about a topic that I absolutely love, that I got a lot of questions about: manifestation. So we're going to dive into some stories today. I'm going to share some really exciting updates with you, talking about how to create a new reality for your life and really what that looks like in a tangible, practical way so that you can accelerate your manifestation. So I get a lot of questions from people around how to actually draw experiences into your life. So it doesn't matter who you are. There's something that if you're watching this video, you want something. As human beings, we're always striving to get to the next level, to grow. And whenever we feel like we're progressing in life, that's truly where we feel alive. So what I want you to really tune into before we even start is thinking about what is that thing that you're wanting in your life. Maybe it's a relationship or better health, or maybe it's to make a bigger impact. I really want you to tap into that. And you can even take notes. I actually always recommend people taking notes on these Facebook Lives because you're going to be getting so much insight, so much value and content through these lives that it's often important for you to actually have something to jot down because those insights just come in. So say that you're wanting to have a relationship. Let's just use that basic example. So what is the core desired feeling that you really want from that relationship? Maybe you want connection or love, or to have someone to share your life with. I really want you to get clear. You have that surface thing like, all right, I want a relationship, but I want you to get to the core desired emotion, because people do things because of a feeling. We're craving to feel a certain experience, to maybe tap into freedom or feel secure by having more money. I want you to really define that for yourself right now. So you have the desire. What is the core feeling that you're trying to get from that desire? I want you to just jot that down. And I want you to realize that you are a powerful creator. And whether you realize it or not, you've created every circumstance in your life based on your belief system, based on your unconscious programming, based on the actions that you take every day. We actively are choosing our lifestyle and the way that we show up energetically every single day. So the thing to keep in mind is that you are a powerful creator, and the fact that you're creating your current life circumstances shows you that you can create anything you want in your physical reality. Now you might be saying like, okay, this sounds a little bit too crazy for me, but I'm going to share a story with you today to demonstrate why this concept is valid and how you can use that in your own life. So say that you're wanting a relationship, you want the core desired feeling of feeling loved. Now, in order to actually magnetize that experience and have it drop down into your physical reality, you need to be vibrating at that same frequency. So I'm going to make this really basic. Say that you want to tune into your favorite radio station. You adjust the knob in your car to get to that radio station because it's on the frequency that, say, I know back in New York, it was Z100, 100.3. So say that you wanted to listen to your favorite radio station, you're tuning into that frequency. It's the same thing when you're trying to attract something into your reality. We are constantly planting seeds of intention, whether we realize it or not, through our thoughts out into the quantum field or out into the world. So what happens is that we are constantly putting these thoughts out, and a lot of it's from our unconscious programming or from negative thoughts, right? So we're thinking, I don't have enough money, or I'm in debt, or whatever. You're thinking the same thoughts over and over again. And that's actually unconsciously planting seeds out into this quantum field. And what that does is it draws that experience back into your reality. So it's really like attracts like. So anything that you're feeling, say that you're wanting to make more money in your business, but you have a deep core wound around unworthiness. I had this big time. So that's how I know that this is really powerful to actually shift and release the subconscious programming so you can elevate your energy and match that intention. So say that you're wanting $10,000 a month in your business. It's something that you're really wanting. For you, your core desired feeling would be security, safety, just feeling like, hey, I can live like a luxurious lifestyle, whatever it is that you want. It doesn't really matter. It's just about the intention and the energy. So what gets in the way of that for a lot of people is that they are not addressing the unconscious programming of maybe you had a core wound in childhood around unworthiness or not feeling like you're a good person. Shame is a very low energetic frequency. So being able to release a lot of these experiences, because we actually hold onto those in our energetic body and our subconscious, and that's running your programming. It's running everything that you're attracting into your life. So just kind of dialing it back a little bit. You want $10,000 months. You have a core wound around unworthiness. So that's not an energetic match to bring in that amount of money in your business every month. So it's important to just realize that first concept of literally you have to be vibrating on the level of your desire in order to actually receive it into your physical reality. And as I said, a lot of us are putting out these thoughts of maybe, I'm not worthy of receiving that much money, or, oh, I could never do that. And all of these disempowering thoughts that are literally attracting those experiences back into your reality to confirm your belief system. So a lot of the work that I do with women, especially people in business who are wanting to get to that next level of income and impact, is literally remap your subconscious blueprint to match that of your desire. So if you're wanting more money and impact, okay, well, what is that going to take? What kind of actions do you need to be taking? What are the new thoughts you need to be thinking? How do you need to feel energetically in your body to magnetize that experience and have it drop into your current reality? So all of these things, your thoughts, how you feel about yourself, the daily actions you're doing every day, it creates an electromagnetic signature, which is really just a fancy term for you're attracting certain experiences based on your thoughts, based on your feelings, and that is literally acting like a magnet to draw in your current reality. So say that you are wanting to lose weight. Here's another example of health. And your core desired feeling is you want to feel more confident in your body. But right now that's not a vibrational match because maybe you're beating yourself up and saying like, oh, I hate the way that I look and I'm so disappointed in myself and all of these things, right? So you're putting these thoughts out there. You're feeling these emotions of like guilt and shame, and all of this is going on in your unconscious because of the blueprint that you have. So what's needed is for you to release that guilt, shame, those stories, and start to reprogram your mind and rewire so that you're operating at a new frequency. And this is so much of the work that I do with women. It doesn't matter if you're trying to hit an income goal, if you're trying to lose weight, it's all the same formula. Everything is going to be coming back to these basic concepts, which is what I love. And so what gets in the way for a lot of people is their inner resistance. So say that you want to be shining in your business, you want to be putting yourself out there more, but you have this big fear of being seen. So it's like quicksand, right? So we're trying to get to a goal, but there's this inner conflict. Like part of you really wants it, but then part of you is pulling you back to these old ways of thinking and being and showing up in the world. So this work is so imperative to look at because so many of us beat ourselves up and we're like, well, I don't understand. Like I keep failing at XYZ, losing weight or getting a relationship or whatever. And trust me, I've been there. In every example, I had an eating disorder, multiple eating disorders. I kept dating the wrong men, unavailable men, and I couldn't understand why until I really discovered this work and I realized, okay, I had a lot of shame around my body and I needed to release a lot around the fact that I thought I was a bad person, and that was programmed into me from an early age. Once I released that and I rewired my brain, I was able to release that eating disorder. This work is so powerful, and I call it quantum transformation because it helps you to energetically release these patterns so that you're not broadcasting that signal out into the world anymore. Therefore, you're not going to be attracting these same experiences into your life. So really what we're doing here is we're releasing resistance. We're clearing any distortions around your self-image or who you think you are, to reprogram your mindset to your highest self, to the person who has the confidence to feel good about their body, or who believes that they're deserving of love. Because when you're not addressing these factors, it's so easy to keep attracting those same things into your life. And, relationships are a perfect example. Like for me, I'll just give a quick story. I kept dating toxic, unavailable people because I had such a deep core wound around feeling abandoned when I was younger and feeling neglected. And so we unconsciously attract partners who are going to help us heal these wounds, because that's what you're literally electrically broadcasting to the world, is unworthiness, shame, all of those things that are locked in your subconscious that are drawing in these same experiences. So it wasn't until I released that and really healed that deep core wound that I was able to then attract a healthy partner, aka Eric Fontana. So very excited about that. So that was a long pattern. So trust me, if you're beating yourself up right now, please don't, because everybody goes through this. We all have things that we struggle with, whether it's in your health or relationships or whatever it is. And you can change your life. And I'm here to tell you that you can create a completely new reality for your life once you start to really understand that everything is energy. And I always tell people this, and Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about this all the time, that we are actually primarily composed of energy. So everything that you see in your physical environment, it's actually 99 times that, because an atom is 0.0001% physical. Everything else is energetic. So imagine how powerful your thoughts are. They're just like electrons buzzing around, attracting these experiences into your life. And the important thing to remember is, okay, take a breath. I'm here now, and that's okay. And I can also change XYZ to actually create a totally new reality for my life. And I want to tell you a quick story about how this actually happened to me this week, and how it was so powerful that all of these things kind of came full circle. So a lot of you have seen that I got a TV opportunity, which for anybody who's known me, I've always been like, I just feel like I'm going to be on TV someday. I'm not really sure how. And the opportunity never dropped into my physical experience, and up until last week. So as I was kind of reflecting back and seeing, I've been wanting this for a really long time. I've been wanting to be on TV, to spread my message, to make a bigger impact. And it didn't pop in until last week. And it made sense why. Because the core desired feeling was to feel confident, powerful, and be able to be seen. And I was never letting myself be seen because I was playing at such a small level. So I learned from a young age that it was never a good thing to brag or to be seen. I was suppressed. I wasn't allowed to speak my truth. I was controlled as a child. And for those of you who know me, like that was bad. That was the worst feeling in the world, because I hate being told what to do. And that's probably because I was always told what to do as a child. And I get it. You have to have rules and boundaries and all of that. But I just felt so suppressed as a kid. So I was really craving that expression. And now that I'm reflecting back, I see that once I met the energy of being able to be seen, and I decreased these blocks and this resistance, and thank you, Darlene. I see Darlene and Corey. Thank you. I know I feel like a lot of the people that I attract into my world have similar core woundings or different things, different experiences, different, the same coding as, the things that I've been through. So yeah, I really think that was a huge part, that I needed to change my distortions around being seen and actually embrace the fact that me showing myself is not bragging. Me expressing myself is actually a really good thing. So I changed the association with that. And I was able to then elevate my energy to the opportunity of a person who would be on TV. So somebody who dresses nicely, somebody who spends money on facials and massages and really takes care of themselves. And it sounds a little bit silly, but it's true, because those physical things and how you're acting every day will attract certain experiences into your life. So whatever it is that you're wanting, know that when you're releasing a lot of these blocks, these distortions, the way in which you've been showing up energetically, you actually can collapse time and magnetize those experiences into your physical reality. And it's really fascinating to see, especially because for me, this was a dream that I had like 5 years ago. So it was kind of in my energetic sphere, but I kind of just let it go for a while. I didn't really care. I was like, yeah, that's okay. So I feel like that's another aspect of this is, okay, you have the intention, you have the core desired feeling, but it's also about being detached, because when you're so gripped and trying to control the outcome, it's not going to come to you. Because imagine you energetically showing up like this, contracted and struggling and in fear mode. You can't receive unless you're open. When your heart is open, when you're vibrating at that higher frequency, things can come into your field. And so that's actually something that I'm really excited. I'm kind of giving you guys a sneak peek here, but I am actually coming out with a new program this week. And it's all about the illuminated feminine archetype, which is really the woman who wants to be seen and be expressive in a way that ignites her into her highest. And a lot of this is around transmuting a lot of those old wounds and those old fears around, and beliefs too, around, oh, well, like I should be a good girl and I can't speak out and I can't do this. Well, this is totally shattering all of that. The illuminated feminine is all about oozing confidence and being in your power and being a firecracker. And Corey, I love that you're on this, because Corey was born on July 4th, which is freaking awesome. So she literally is a firecracker. But I want to see women ignited. I want to see people disrupting the paradigm. I want to see people in their femininity, breaking away from toxic masculine programming of needing to struggle, needing to work hard, having to, bust your ass to make X amount of money. Like, that's not the paradigm that we're operating from anymore. And with this new ascension that the planet is going through, so much of this new programming, this new coding that's coming through is about really owning your femininity. Because when you own that and you really believe in everything that you are, you're going to receive naturally. It's not going to be something that you have to go get. You're going to be magnetizing. You're going to be tapping into what is important to you, to your soul. And instead of, chasing goals and being in that high achiever mode, we're really going to be transmuting that and helping you to come from a space of magnetizing and being in your feminine essence, which is really where everything clicks. And so much of this is kind of intertwined with each other. So I know I'm kind of all over the board today, but I'm just so excited. This is really awesome. And just really wanted to come on today to empower you, to let you know that it doesn't matter what your programming was, what your upbringing was. You can reprogram your mind. You can absolutely change the current circumstance that you're in, whatever that is. And trust me, like I said, I've been through so many crazy, intense challenges in my life that I am living proof that you can absolutely remap and rewire your brain to magnetize different experiences in your life. So I love the comments. Sounds phenomenal. Yes. Thank you, Darlene. Yep. I'm so excited. Yeah. The illuminated feminine. So that concept really just dropped into my heart and just feels good. Thank you, Darlene. I love the comments. Thank you. Thank you for being such a light. That means a lot. And so this is what I want people to be embodied in, right? So the illuminated feminine, women who are out there making change in the world, who are disrupting the current paradigm, who are not like, you don't want to be confined. That's just the sense that I'm getting, is the woman who doesn't want to fit into a box. You don't want to be getting lost in somebody's big ass mastermind. You want individual support, that someone can really show you how to ignite your passion, how to get out there and make a big impact. Because I feel like that's really what we're all craving. We want to know that we have made an impact in someone's life. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this Facebook Live. I kind of dabbled in a lot of different topics today, but I would love to hear your feedback, and drop me an emoji if you enjoyed this. Give me some hearts, give me some love. There we go, we got Dar giving some love there. And I will see you on the next live. Bye.